Boom, we're live. Alright, what's going on, people? What's up? I'm gonna talk about what happened last time. Apparently, there was this guy who was stuck with me uh, for like 30 minutes out of, 90 minutes stream. He kept commenting on me, and, I was basically conversing with him the entire time. Uh, he followed me on Twitch. He subscribed me on YouTube, and then he saw my archives on YouTube and decided to put a dislike on that. That's most likely his dislike, and then I got unsubscribed, unfollowed, and all that. I don't. There's clearly something that um I did on my part that there was something wrong with. I don't know if there was just a was that something I said. It may have been, it must have been something that I have just said after he left. After he left, uh, I talked like 30 more minutes and talked about my mental health and all that. And which, by the way, I changed my stance. And take a look at my. I'm sure you will have found out that uh, all these tags that I have about my um, mental condition, I decided to make use on that. Yeah. Apparently, if that way, if people don't want to hear about it, then they're probably gonna avoid click on that particular video that with that kind of tag, right? That's what I think that people would do. Hold on. Let's. Where's my? Give me a second. Hold on. Doc, chat. There you go. And then I can see who is in my chat. Nobody. Wait, not even me? Huh? I'm not even in my chat right now. Well, it doesn't matter. I won't be in the chat. I don't have to be. But yeah, I earned a subscriber, then lost it overnight. I don't know what I did wrong. So, in order to, of course, um, I was babbling about it myself. Uh, blabbering, yeah, about it myself. Um, yeah, I really don't know what it was that I did wrong. It was just, it's in my YouTube. Yesterday, there was this, guy who, um, it was in Japanese stream, but half the time I was speaking in Japanese to compensate for, complication. This guy was not, his first language was not, uh, Japanese, but he was learning it, so he could understand like half of what I was saying. Uh, anyway, I don't know now to pick a what do you call it? Time of the day to stream in English. I'm not sure if I've made the right choice in picking this time of the day streaming in English, because there are lots of other people streaming in chat and stream, and just yeah, I don't think I get clicked on that. I have to scroll down rows and rows and rows of videos um in order to for me to for somebody to find my video based on the language tag alone. So yeah, I don't know if anybody will come. Of course, whereas in Japanese, I don't, in Japanese, there's not a whole lot of people streaming at the time. Um, so it's a it's kind of a good opportunity to be streaming from let's say like 12, 11 1200 to this time of the day. I saw who was streaming, how many people were streaming, how many people were watching at this time of the day in Japanese, in both Japanese and in English. Um, and apparently, not a lot of streaming Japanese people. Rather, people were streaming in Japanese at that time. So maybe consistently, uh, I may. It's just probably better off to stick with streaming in like 1200. So yeah, that's probably what I should do, or rather, switch, go the other way around, and uh, streaming in Japanese at this time of the day, and streaming in English at 11, 12, 1200 at any given day. So yeah, that's of course the more stream there are, more likely for people to be uh, finding my streaming, given that, it's for obvious reason. Uh, I, I don't know, but in order for me to be streaming all the time, I'm not really sure if I can do that. To, you know, just to delay things for me to things to talk, running out of things to talk about in I can do that. Switch language back and forth. Uh, and every other day I will stream in Japanese, and every other day I will stream in English, and so forth. And I can do that, and I can stream that in you know that way, and then 7 times per day. Do I want to do that, or do I not want to do that? I'm not really sure at this time, but uh, in order for me to kind of stick around, uh, in a more sustainable way to be streaming, keep becoming a streamer, even if it's stuck being a really small streamer where maybe, you know, only a handful of people are watching at a time, if at all, that is. Uh, but in order to, even if nobody's watching, there's something I've learned from somebody else's track record, and this is from somebody. I've saw a clip in YouTube, and this is from somebody who was streaming for like 20 years and finally starting to get lots of followers. And this guy, well, let's just say, according to this guy, who is very popular, presumably making a living off of, essentially making a living off of being a streamer, right? And this guy uh, says there's not a concrete, like 100% objectively work every time, uh, every single time, regardless of who you do. If you get it right, you know, that kind of, you know, have a, consistent growth in your, number of people that you watch and the subscribers and all that. There's not, there's just, all there is to it is just the luck. That's basically what he said. Of course, granted, he has other things going on aside from just being a streamer and only known as being a streamer, but that's what he said. Yeah. The only thing that he said that really, stuck with me is like, well, let's just say I will be streaming at this time of the day, at certain time of the day, and certain time of the week, and somebody came here and watches me, and then, oh, this guy, I don't know his name. I don't, just something about it. I find it enjoyable. Um, and then he may or may not remember his name, or may not even subscribe to him. Maybe even he does. Presumably, he doesn't even subscribe to him. But then all he remember is just something that um. God, that's not even readable. Um. All he remembers is that something he saw that I don't know who is doing it. He doesn't know who is doing it. Was just he find it enjoyable. So he will. The guy who was watching it, excuse me, the guy who was watching it, and decided that, oh, this guy is kind of funny. Let's watch it again. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then next thing he wakes up. Oh, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to school, whatever. Then at the same time of the day, he will come back and watches him, look for him to see whether or not the guy is streaming. If he's not streaming it, then he's done watching him. Essentially, that's what he said. So the the bottom line is, it's important part. The important part of is consistency, including uh consistently uh streaming. Essentially, he was streaming it every single day, even though nobody was watching it or even commenting on it. Even if there was watching somebody watching uh him, there's just only a few of them, only a handful of people watching him at the time. So that's what it says, and that's something that I remember and just keeping in mind. However, uh, can I actually replicate that in, uh, you know, and do that every single day? Uh, yes, I can do it. Same time of the day. Always be talking about something else. Occasionally talk about is it the same shit? Uh, you know, of course. Uh, the language will be uh different every single time. Although with this subtitles, like you can see it right here. Uh, you can essentially have accessible accessibility uh to the stream, so long as you can understand Japanese or English. I always welcome. I deliberately this right here. Uh, Although me pointing out, you can't see it. Um, you know, somebody watching it, and whether it's somebody who speaks Japanese or English or both, it doesn't matter. Those will likely. Now, I don't really look for lots of streamers based on the language. Actually, I do. Um, so all right, let me try that. Uh, when you go to the look for content, uh, Twitch.com directory, there's a just chatting session, and there's a language that you can choose from. Where it says you know, English or Japanese, because those are the two languages that I use. And then a bunch of people shows up, right? Not always in the order of how many people are watching at the time. Although somebody commenting yet? No. All right. Um, I'm looking at this Twitch channel right now. Um, yes, you can sort it in a way that how many people are watching those streams at the time, and the more people that watches the most that video gets watched. How do I put it in English? Oh yeah, the stream with most viewers will pop up essentially. Okay, and then there's recommendation, which is default setting. This is the default setting, by the way. And then uh, all these live streaming. Sometimes uh, two digits, digits, or actually lots of digits, people connecting at the same time are in the recommendation. Let's see, one, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's how many people there are. Oh, also, single digit people being connected at the same time are also popped up in the. So the bottom line is that okay. All right. Hold on. What the fuck was I saying? Sorry. Keep doing that shit. What time of the day you pick to stream is important, and what day of the week. That's I'm not sure if it's that important, but I'm gonna have to make an observation on 4 days out of, 7 days, the entirety of the week, where I'm not streaming, and then make an observation and how many people there are, how many, yeah, but essentially, how many people are streaming at the time. So the less people there are streaming at the time, the more likely for people to scroll down and arbitrarily uh, just click, not habitually, just randomly click uh, my video. And something like that happened yesterday. uh, he stuck around a little bit. uh, Everybody has lives in a different timeline. I don't know what time it is where you live. It's about, it's going like afternoon to night. It's almost 6 p.m. Um, so yeah, in where I live in JST, there's that's where a lot of people comes back from home, from job or school or something like that, and then maybe look for random stuff that they want to watch on. It's possible. Whereas in English, though, I don't know. Let's just stick with Japanese. Yes, single digit, like five people. Five, five, three, four, four, three, 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 two, 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 and then there's one guy like my stuff. There you go. My shit. You can pop up. Oh, hold on. Well, still no comment and nobody showing up so far. But uh, last time, actually yesterday, it took 30 minutes for anybody to show up. So uh, besides, never having people showing up is pretty much what I expect every single time. So uh, even to have people showing up at all, whenever regardless of when they show up is something of a miracle to me for like a month years old streamer who that nobody knows. So I'm trying to stream that every single day. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can do that. I maybe try in maybe 2 weeks, give it a shot, and then see how many people are gonna show up and potentially earning newcomers. Not just newcomers, but followers, subscribers, and all that. That's entirely possible. Just to if it's just not, I can't really decide which is important. Whether it's time of the day or day of the week. I hold on. Okay, so yeah, just streaming every single freaking day, hoping for somebody to show up. Um, it's something I can do. All right. the The only thing is, uh, to do that, like say 5 years, 300, 65 days. Uh, you know, t- Not 24/7 because I'm only gonna be streaming like an hour and a half at best. 2 hours. If somebody shows up, just when I'm about to end the stream. That's a different story. Something like that happened to me one time, and oh sorry, I'm about to end the stream. Tough shit. I just don't like to do that. Just missing a lot of opportunity for him and as well as for me. So I don't want to do that. When I'm about to end the stream, it doesn't matter when it is. Uh, Maybe people come and stick around for say 30 minutes, and somebody showed up. Hey, what's up? And then he leaves for maybe he stays for like 30 minutes. Goodbye. I gotta go. All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. And then somebody else comes up. Hey, yo, um, and that keeps. It may just keep repeatedly happening. It's possible. In that case, I will have to delay. Uh, so long as he sticks around, and somebody else keeps coming and coming and coming. In that case, then I'll just delay uh, the ending of the stream. Yeah, I should have done that. That was really dumb move on my part. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I really kind of didn't do didn't do good by him. So yeah, I mean, it's still possible that people shows up. Hold on, it's a 30 minutes in. Give me a second. All right, that's you know, the time, the freaking clock is there. It's GST. Uh, so it's obvious that what time it is on my end. If not, then go figure, right? So all right, so uh, prior to when the last time somebody else came, um, that was like what? I don't know. I don't remember, but ooh, eh, yeah. Last time somebody came, it was like 12, 11, 12 p.m. Uh, I streaming in Japanese or English? I don't remember. It didn't matter though. Because it says always welcome to comment on both languages, regardless of the language I'm speaking at a time. So um, but still, I guess what language I primarily speak on is probably very important, and I can only stick to one because of this. There's a limitation to the this I don't want to say anything bad about this really fancy you know program that I have. Uh, God knows I don't know how to fucking code or whatsoever. Um, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it has no ability to uh detect what kind of language I'm speaking, as opposed to what in that language what I'm speaking. That's something this thing can do. So the point is that, all right, um, I can essentially stick to speaking one language at a time per stream. I can do that every day, streaming that, uh, maybe an hour in Japanese and another hour in English, and I can do that every single day for like, just as a, test run, if you will, uh, for 2 weeks, 14 days, without any break, uh, 2 hours of streaming, switching language back and forth. There's something I could do, alright? So, uh, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's the best, um, yeah, what's the best, essentially. Anything in particular that I want to talk about other than, planning on, how I'm gonna, my take on the planning on how I will approach to stream. I'm not sure. I haven't decided what I'm gonna talk about. Um, the credit card thing I've already talked about the other day. Uh, and then people came, and then and all that, blah blah blah. I don't. Yeah, I always haven't made up my mind about what I'm gonna talk about. What I have, the particular topic that I have on the table is it really I'll really whatever talk about whatever comes to my mind, and that's it. It's random. So yeah, I haven't decided what I'm gonna talk about. Kind of giving an introspect on uh what happened, what it is that made me to lose a subscriber and the followers that I've earned yesterday. I guess that's what I wanted to talk about today, but not for like to 90 minutes. I've already one third of the stream is done. At least for the time being, or thinking that being the case. Um, let's see. I keep talking about all right, something about financial management. Um, so in next what? Uh, it's 8th. Wednesday. So yeah, next Sunday. Sunday. Presumably I'm gonna be receiving a mail and credit card that uh, you know, uh, and then uh, I don't have any money on the table, on my account at the moment, but next month I'll be receiving pension, so uh, the expenses will come out at the end of the next month. But so by the time the credit card company withdraws what I've paid in advance uh, f- for my account, I already I will have had received the next pension of the in February that I will have received in February. So that means it's not to say that I can buy anything any time, but uh yeah, essentially I don't have to wait for another 8 weeks, 2 months uh to receive next pension, next check of pension, and having to wait for it, and in the meantime maybe stream and have nobody connecting at the same time, and yeah, uh I don't have to worry about that anymore. If I need something in time, just as long as uh I already have you know my expenses calculated into account, I don't have to worry about it. Like something like let's say something in my computer breaks and I have to replace it. Like let's say my hardware, hard drive breaks, right? I don't have to worry about that shit. So yeah, that was of course. I've had debit card for years, and that's what I used. But whereas the credit card, the usual credit card, uh, will allow me to pay me in advance, and they'll withdraw later on. So it gives me more flexibility. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. To when as to when I'm gonna buy shit. If when the need arises to pay for something, buy something, most likely something computer related will going to be the one that you know on a need to basis. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to buy. Nobody's coming in, and it's been like 45. It's gonna be like 45 minutes. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but that's what the hell. What the hell am I gonna do, right? I don't have any interesting subject at hand right now. Already talked through music and all that. Airsoft. Um, Speaking of airsoft, like already talked about it. I ordered some gas, like liquid gas, uh, and to put it on my magazine to uh run my GBBR. What? My fucking. You know what? Well, don't worry about it. Um. eh, so I'm gonna have. I've also had a lubricant or whatever it's called. Yeah, lubricant. Um. I ran out of that, and I had to buy it. 2 cans of them, and then 1 can of liquid gas to charge for my airsoft magazine to shoot it. I should probably do something, video of something, just instead of just doing the stream, and um that way it can attract more people on doing shit for people that have the same interest in it, in the same things as I do. They can come to me and you know maybe follow me through the. They may only People may follow me on one platform over the other. I only have like 4 followers on Twitter, but I'm not sure. Something like airsoft, it's gonna have to be. Uh, I'm gonna have to be very careful about showing my room. Although I've done some as a test, not more than just a test. It's just uh, trying to, for my personal use, uh, you know, essentially trying to make a comparison video as to how my airsoft performs and all that. How my recoil looks and all that. And I've done that, and that is really, hold on, let me, there's some parts in my room that I absolutely cannot show. Now this video that I'm looking at is completely fine, although it has my face on it, so I have to, I have to, wear balaclava or whatever. Yeah, hiding my face, when it comes to video of any kinds, whether it's uh yeah, video of any kind will be very easy because you can just edit it, no problem. As a matter of fact, I might just do um. So I said one of the things that I say I'm gonna do is like a do a playthrough of video games, right? Which I haven't done, by the way. But by doing so, maybe I'll get people's attention. Give me a second. I'm not sure. Trying to look for video game at the same time. Uh, trying to see if it's the the shit is runnable. Along with the OBS. So apparently, uh, as you can see, I can turn on the subtitles that is automatically generated through AI, uh, meaning that I potentially do not have to uh, generate generate my own subtitles through YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh, yeah. So that's something I have to figure out. Also, figuring out what video I'm going to be playing on. Excuse me, video game that I'm going to be playing on. Uh, I don't give a shit what's popular and going to the trend or really I don't care about it. I'll just play whatever they want. Just probably you know play the same shit that I've already played like 50,000 fucking times, right? Um, looking at this list that I've made on Steam, um, that um, in terms of PC spec that's required, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, plus potentially 8, and one of them, possibly two of them, uh, I have to wait for the new graphic card to come out and having to replace it. I'll probably do that on uh I don't know, July. Uh, excuse me, June. Uh, they released that in Q5 Q1. Uh, so without delay, uh, the new graphic cards, new generation of the graphic cards from both. Is that from both manufacturers? I haven't looked it up, but I know that the AMD will release the Radeon, RX 9000 series. Uh, if they don't delay, assuming that they don't delay it, uh, will come out in within April. So, uh, so initially, my plan was to buy uh 78,000 XT, 7800 XP, excuse me, not thousand. Um, so and play Stalker 2 with it, which apparently Stalker uh just came out in November, which you know really, in spite of everything that's happening in Ukraine, really heads off for the developer to release that. But the chances are, well, not the chances are, but obviously I'm going to need a shitload of better graphic card than what I have on right now. With what I have on, they're most likely unable to even launch the the game in the first place, and that's just no freaking way. So yeah, I'm gonna have um I'm gonna have that ready by uh June or maybe May. I could buy it in May. Like I said, with credit card, I can pay in advance. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. That may just be the start of the my playthrough, doing the playthrough. At this time, I know. Just tell me all about I'm procrastinating all that, which I am. I could be doing something and just putting some kind of video for the hell of it, and to see what kind of viewer that gets me. So I already in that regard already have uh some something in my mind. Uh, Actually, it's some mods, uh certain mod series for Fallout New Vegas. Uh, yeah. So I mean, I could do it. All I need to is to set up, change the setting, retweak the settings in a way that so that things can be played on 4K. Also, being able to record stuff on, uh, you know, OBS also with this subtitles on. It's gonna be a whole lot better than nothing, and definitely going to be a hell of a lot better than never putting the subtitles on myself, or you know there, like I said, when I say words like shit or fuck, it censors it. Yeah, there you go. So that's a good thing that there was something that I worried about, uh because that gets me to demonetize my videos. So now that it works in English and it works in Japanese. The translation of very accurate, although detecting what I'm saying at the time, not necessarily so. But what the hell am I gonna do? So yeah, give me a second. Something that came to my mind. Maybe just in general. Uh, is this thing working or what? Hello? Okay, it is working. Yeah, something that came to my mind is that too many fucking competitors, when I do it in a kind of a English main streamer, trying to do it as an English main streamer. I don't know if I'm gonna have a. It's not to say that there aren't that many people uh streaming in Japanese. There are many people streaming in Japanese, and I still kind of uh optimistically thinking that this is not really like a zero sum game, that you know people are desperate for uh people having to be desperate for taking a spot, just fighting for one spot that you know they call a successful streamer. It's not really the case. Every single one of them's different, and different, unique in their own way. Some are more talented. People will see them that they're more talented than others. Some people find it more enjoyable than others. Uh, that's just what it is. Will I be talented? Well, I will be somebody different, and it's just that how I'm going to take a different, how I'm going to put it to good use, my kind of a different kind of ability. The skill set in and of itself uh is hardly unique. I It's plenty of streamers in Japanese who can also speak English, and there's also the other way around. Plenty of uh people from outside of Japan being able to speak Japanese and just blend in with that, bi or trilingual streaming. In that regard, I'm hardly unique about it, but it's that something that it's that uh uniqueness on what's interested, what somebody this content creator is passionate about, you know, what your hobbies are essentially. Those are the kind of things that differentiate, that can use it, put it to use to differentiate myself from uh content creator with a similar kind of skill sets that they could offer in the table. So yeah, video games. Everybody plays video games. In fact, everybody plays. So many people play video games. You know, on the internet, it was rather surprising to me that there's somebody on the internet who does not play video games, just not was not unfamiliar with it. I never even thought about that possibility before. So yeah, being interested in video games is hardly that's like you know yeah, everybody's interested in video games. Solar Freak what? You know, something like that. So, as of course, is there's all kinds of video games. Is it Japanese games, or is it any kind of non-Japanese games? What kind of genre do you play? Is it PvP or PvE? Is it single player game, or whatever? Uh, all kinds of shit needs to be taken into account in order to pick. Well, I mean, you could pick when it comes to uh choosing what game to play. Uh, I mean, you could choose different kinds. You could choose everything that essentially that uh you have on your you have say on your Steam or whatever. So yeah, something about that. Just on the spirit of why not just fucking give it a shot. With that mind, I could have give it a shot at, let's say, some mods on Fallout New Vegas. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. I'm still looking through all kinds of people, uh just availability in uh English. Okay, so in English, lots of streamers are active in the chatting stream at this time. Japanese, not so much. So maybe uh on I could I could do it like that. Uh, See, for example, I could stick to doing Japanese streams on what's this on Twitch. Okay, just on Twitch, only Japanese. YouTube on freaking uh English is also available. But like I said, I'm putting this thing on that is translated, which again very accurate. Being able to uh they they can probably catch my meaning as to what I'm trying to say in the first place. Okay, so I don't have to switch back. Maybe see on let's see whereas in Steam uh let's try and search for chatting stream uh that is being active on YouTube. Let's put it in Japanese. I think now this is just in my incredibly humble opinion. Damn, well, lots and lots of VTubers there, but chatting the streaming in general is seems to be more popular in on YouTube in Japan, whereas in overseas in English, to put it really lawfully, um, maybe trying to do it on English might be better. Although, uh, like somebody said, and this was something that got me trying out, uh, trying out streaming in Twitch in the first place, is that uh, in real time streaming, all you have to do is whatever the level that they're on, whether it's chatting or whatever the game it is that you're playing. Let's see, let's reload. Because of how not as popular as it is in, say, YouTube, uh, to be streaming on in Japanese on Twitch, there's a chance for you to be clicked on, uh, just because of how not as popular and just how few people are streaming at the time. So yeah, yeah, that's why I remember. I like that's something that um got me to try out Twitch, is that some guy who is very popular on Twitch and on YouTube essentially trying to give out the advice for fleshy new streamers like myself, and he looked up this tag on just chatting. It says 雑談 in Japanese, and then opened up and scrolled through it, and then surprisingly, in my opinion, very surprisingly, in my opinion, uh, single digit number being connected at the same time. All these peoples are out there, and you have more chance being clicked on and uh, have a viewer in the first place to doing streaming on Twitch as opposed to uh, like streaming on YouTube like I was doing like in day week one. So yeah, that's what got me into trying out Twitch. But in that regard, maybe I should try out on Japanese and mm, the schedule said I'm gonna be streaming on Japanese tomorrow, so I'm gonna stick with that. You know, also of course the timeline of the when I'm going to be streaming on. I'm not gonna break that schedule and you know, oh sorry, I'm not just streaming at this time of the day. Of course, something like inevitably put me to stop comes up, like I'm catching cold or flu. Flu is going around the place in Japan as of late. So yeah, uh, trying to figure out. So far, nobody's watching. Most likely, I'm gonna have the entire 130 minutes, not 130 minutes, 90 minutes, without ever having anybody uh watching it at the time. But the somehow uh my archives on YouTube is being clicked on. Hold on, give me a second. Let me view my channel, which nobody subscribed to. So in my videos, I have 18, 4, 19. 19 is yesterday's my video that somebody came in and got downvoted and led me to uh him unsubscribing me for whatever reason. Uh, I don't know why I did. I still don't know why, but I guess I'm gonna find out. But all these tags that I have available, can I have these tags in order? I'm not sure. Hold on. Tags. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not sure. Okay. So what's this? Whatever. Well, it's not whatever about losing a subscriber that just came in. He was about to be the number one subscriber. Number one, as in uh, first subscribe, as in the first. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's not gonna change that I'll be streaming on Japanese at like you know what 12:30. Did I say 12? What was the yesterday's shit? Yeah, 12:30 and 90 minutes, and then somebody came. So that chances are, uh, somebody else might just come here again, on tomorrow's stream, as opposed to today's stream where I'm only chatting on. Uh, I mean, I was even yesterday though. I was not only chatting, not necessarily on chatting in only in like Japanese. I was using because this guy was somebody whose language is not first language is not Japanese, and trying to explain to him and compensate, in order to compensate his uh I don't know how fluent he was in Japanese, uh but well, doesn't mean just because I'm speaking doing say a Japanese stream doesn't mean I'm gonna have to stick with it all the time, all the freaking time. Okay? So yeah, somebody else came in and, probably most likely, speak, give me a shout in a language that I'm speaking. In yesterday's case, was Japanese. So to have people coming in, excuse me, to have people coming in, maybe I should do mainly Japanese stream, and then stick with somewhere around noon in my time. That's probably, yeah, better. Either way, I still have like 30 minutes that I'm gonna talk about. What am I gonna talk about? Hmm. People that have I don't know.どうするかな. Well, it's already. I mean, either way, it's already determined that uh I'm going to be streaming the time and the language. I've already determined for tomorrow. In which case, more there's more chance that people will come. Whoever that may be, they may just be the one-time viewer, or they may try to be a subscriber and keep trying to follow me, and then it may or may not stick with me uh, for the foreseeable future. Who knows? But I'm gonna try. Either way, god damn it, my fucking legs. My no, just one leg. Um, what the hell am I gonna talk about? Yeah, playing video games. Although playing video games on stream, I don't know about that. I don't really want to play. It does. First of all, it doesn't even have to be on stream. If it doesn't have to be on stream, so I'm not gonna do that. Uh, yeah, that's my model. Because just because of how shitty my internet is, uh, loss of frame rate is like 0.0%. Uh, prior to that, before I figured this things out. I was losing frame rates like all the freaking time, and it was completely unwatchable. So it's probably better off that nobody actually watched it. So yeah, 10 more minutes. I'm looking at the clocks like call off. I'm not gonna call off a little early on. In 5 more minutes, maybe people will come by and say hi, and who knows. I mean, that's essentially what happened the other time. Not the yesterday that, God, what did I do to piss him off? Oh, you can't say piss? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, some bullshit censorship like that. But, uh, I say bullshit, but, it plays a little, uh, you know, I'd rather have it, uh, manually being able to set up than automatically, have list of words, set up and you don't have any control over it. Like taking a piss. See, I can't say that. Like, what the hell is that shit? See, that word in particular that I just said was completely understandable. I guess, if YouTube sees that word being displayed on, the chances are I get demonetized, so I understand that. Okay, um, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. We, let's see. Uh, alright, plan for the future. Not the foreseeable future, unforeseeable future. Play some kind of uh playthrough on. Alright, I'm gonna determine it. I'm gonna make up my mind right now. Which game? Fallout New Vegas with some mods, which um mods that is very popular as far as the mods in Fallout go. Um, but just my favorite, just to make a mini series out of that is, with some commentary on or something will be, a little bit better than I mean, I have this an hour of video uploaded it and it's got 100 viewers, more viewers than all of the videos that I've uploaded combined thus far. That's on my private channel. I don't know how the fuck that thing got so blew up. But yeah, that's something I could do. With it, with the commentary on, I'm sure it's gonna make it unique, as opposed to not having any commentary whatsoever. And my video was, I didn't have any freaking commentary whatsoever, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I got so much view out of that thing. So yeah, uh, you know, when it comes to uploading videos, I don't have to schedule it. I can upload it whenever I want. People not having to, show up in time and while the thing actually taking place it's just, that's a good thing about video. Also, see, when I watch other other people's stream, I'm not, watching the stream kind of guy. While the streaming is taking place, I'm more about watching the archive kind of guy. Where, of course, for for somebody like me who just watches archive, uh, not just, but I occasionally watch the stream taking place, why it's taking place. Um, but just to reduce the stutter and the for my comfortability, uh, I can watch it whenever I want. Uh, and you know, put it to my just adjust it completely. With the comfortable, so that it gets comfortable with my uh, you know, with better with my fits with my schedule essentially. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of archive watching, not even watching it, rather listening to them talk. So I don't. It's not even like I don't expect people to be good at video games. If they're actually good at, well, nah, it's not really what I watch people for. To be impressed by their video games. And if they're really good at video games, then good on them. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate their playthrough, play their play style and get impressed by it. That's of course, I don't mean to discredit them by any way, but for my case, first of all, I don't even play like a competitive game like Apex Predator or Overwatch 2 now, or whatever the fuck it is. I just do not have. Uh, nah. To be, I'm little like I don't know. Call me a fucking boomer, but um, I just do not have. I just cannot stand to. I mean, I used to play it like like 11 years ago, but I can't do it anymore. So yeah. Uh, okay, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I don't know. No, I do know what game I'm going to play. That is more single player. That is strictly single player. Story mode kind of game, like a Stalker, Fallout New Vegas, uh, Elder Scrolls. Those are the kind of game that I will play, and put uh rather to be interested in at all. So yeah. I think that's gonna do it. It's a little bit. All right, 40 more seconds left, but I'm gonna. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it. All right. What else I'm gonna play? The Elder Scrolls. Mm, how about GTA 5 and at least play the entire story mode for the hell of it? That would be pretty interesting. I mean, that game. I always like the story mode. So yeah. All right, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll stream in tomorrow in noon in Japanese. So yeah, bye.